Hey, welcome to your reading. All right, so I already went ahead and pulled from the deck of index cards I have here. They have different topics listed on them. So Spirit wanted me to go ahead and pull one to set the theme for this reading today, prior to me hitting record on this. So this is going to be the theme for today, or at least one of the themes they're telling me. They want me to pull another card, so we're going to do that in a moment. But it's around body stuff. The other thing is they sent through the song Wade in the Water, which is a song that had been, that had come about during slavery and the Underground Railroad. And so there's something about the word like underground that they're talking about. It feels like there's something happening underneath the surface for you. They also sent through the lyric, God's gonna trouble the water. And they underlined the word trouble. So it feels like there's something around maybe your body or around body stuff that has been troubling you. This definitely feels a bit like uncomfortable. I would definitely call it that. I would say here that it's possible you're feeling like you can't quite get comfortable in your body right now. Maybe this is something that's been happening subconsciously for you. I definitely feel like that's the case for some of you. For others of you, you've been actively focused on maybe parts of your body or certain parts of your experience in this life. But Spirit has a message for you today. And there's sort of this like overarching energy of being unhappy with something here. Yes, so they want to talk about that a bit more today. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to pull the second card. They have another card they want to pull here, so we're going to do that. And for those of you who are new here, welcome. So good to have you here. I went ahead and set a spiritual quarantine for this reading, and the spiritual quarantine, which I set for all of my readings, that's going to come down at the very end, and I'll let you know once we get there. All right, but let's go ahead and pull the second card. This will also set the kind of a subtopic for your reading here. This one? Yeah. Okay. And we have worthiness. So, yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. I feel like, so there's this energy coming through here around fitting in, around feeling like you're normal somehow, whatever that means. Feeling like there's some sort of like template for who you are supposed to be or how your body is supposed to look, act, or function. Yes, it feels like something that for some of you, you've been focused on for a long time or has been almost operating in the background. Again, that underground energy. Yes, it's kind of been operating subconsciously for some of you. For others of you, it has just come to be something you put up with at this point. And then some of you are also actively still trying to work on this body thing, but just feeling like, again, there's a deep sense of unhappiness here around something. Now, again, this could be around like your ability within your body or a disability that you have. This could be around your race. This could be around things like if you're queer and how you present. This could be around your size. There's a lot of different things coming through. So you want to apply this where this belongs to you, okay, and where it resonates. It could be even how you dress, okay? But it does feel like there is some energy here coming through very strongly around how the systems and the systems of oppression make you feel within your body and how you've also had to navigate that feeling from within. Yes. Okay, so this feels really strong today. I'm looking forward to diving into this more. Spirit, is there anything going well in this energy? They're saying yes. Oh, interesting. Okay, so, you want another one? All right, they have one more card for you. Hold on. This one? Okay. So a couple of things. I feel like through this reading, Spirit wants to, and specifically your ancestors, want to acknowledge some of what you have inherited. You may have inherited some body image issues and some body image types of healing that you are going to have to work through. Now, this is a card that I connect directly in with the ancestors, okay? I read this sometimes as like, this is you, and this could be your ancestors from times past, almost as if this were the grid of time, okay? Or passage of time. And you see this person holding the sword. It's almost like you've inherited the burden of that. This is definitely coming with some negative thinking, some negative thoughts, some negative thought loops, and it just doesn't feel like you're able to get comfortable. It's almost like your mind and your body are at odds. Yes. So Spirit wants to say that your mind and your body are at odds around what is comfortable for you, what feels good for you, and how you should exist almost, or be in this world, or even present. Yeah. Here's the Temperance energy. Now they're really pointing out the, this is for someone specific here, but they're pointing out the trans person on this card. For some of you, this is looped into your identity as a trans person or a queer person. That's not for everyone here. For others of you, this is coming through as like, with Temperance, this is coming through as like the passage of time, especially connected in with the ancestors. It's almost like there has been a long wait for this to come to you, to be passed down to you, like you see it's passed down to this person. And it's almost like this is coming through as like an angel now in this slice of the message, like this is an angel or your ancestor or your ancestral line, and it's being passed down from almost like cup to cup, like person to person. They're showing me the Three of Cups tarot card in my mind's eye. Yes, and it has come down to you. So part of this reading wants to acknowledge the things that, they keep saying this, that you have like inherited or that have been passed on to you. This is an opportunity for you to break this cycle. This is an opportunity for you to turn and face the wounds, the trauma, the repetition of these characteristics that you have inherited from them. For better or worse, you are the best person to be able to navigate through this experience. And they are saying that you absolutely can. Your spirit team is saying that you absolutely can. You have the ability to navigate this experience and how to find a sense of peace and calm within your own body, anchoring deeply into your body, in fact, and to feel at home and to feel at one. But right now, there is still a lot of sadness, like is shown in this card. Right now, there's a lot of grief that has been unprocessed, that is being held and held in your body, in fact. And the ways that you have had to almost like, they're saying like contort yourself to be someone you're not, or to look a way that you don't, or to function a way that you don't, or to extend yourself beyond where you need to be or where your body and soul wants to go. There is a lot of grief with this. This is the passageway to healing for you, is to feel that, to be with your body in that experience of feeling the way it is, and to loving and embracing all of those parts of you, and to embracing the physical representation of your soul, which is your body. And it is beautiful as it is. They're showing the rainbow on this card. Yes. There's an emphasis on how different we all are, and that it is okay that you don't look like the stereotype, is what they're saying. It is more than okay. Yes, this is a process that has taken a lot of patience. They have been waiting a long time for someone to come along in the family line to be able to look at this properly. And you are able to. You are someone who actually has been. Some of you have been already. So this is confirmation of the experience that you've been going through, in fact. Yes, this is in fact confirming that part of your journey here is to break this cycle. This card. Oh, I like this. Okay. It says mortar and pestle. It says integration, subtlety, thoroughness. Yes. So this is confirming a couple of things, but it is confirming that some of you have been on this journey and you have been moving through it. It's almost like the integration is coming through as like a pace, almost connected in with this temperance card. It's like there has been a certain pace to your evolution in coming into acceptance and lovingness of your body and into loving your body. Yes. If you haven't already been moving through this process, this card is deeply one that connects with healing. It asks you, like the mortar and pestle and the herbs here, to start moving through the process of breaking this down, of breaking down the barriers that have you feeling disconnected from your own body, to breaking down the layers of oppression that have been put on you to make you feel like you are less than, unworthy. Yes. Spirit is asking you, your spirit and your spirit team is asking you to look at this and is asking you to feel into the experience of what would it be like for me to accept this, to accept myself as I am, to move in ways that honor my body, to move in ways that feel healthy for me. And the movement that's being expressed here is a metaphor. It is indicative of a pathway, a new pathway spiritually that you are moving. It is you making a different decision to, instead of adhere to or contort to things that don't fit you, to move into your own version of freedom, which is felt within the body and felt deeply. That is where we actually feel freedom. That is actually where we feel intuition. That is actually where we feel like we are living, is in the body. Okay, the body is our anchor to this life and to this world. So Spirit is asking you to start processing, is asking you to start going through the process of moving through the healing that is required. Your spirit team and your ancestor team want you to feel at peace and to feel joy and elation that they may not have. Many of them didn't. So that's what's on top. Okay, they want to talk about the unhappiness and feeling unworthy. Yep. So they brought in the Knight of Swords here. They're saying the Knight of Swords in reverse. It's almost like having constant thought loops. That's what keeps coming in. Constant thinking that you are unworthy. And that's adding to your feeling of unhappiness here. Now there's something deeper they want to say to that. Hold on. There's a little bit more. Yeah. Nine of Cups in reverse. Now the Nine of Cups upright is possible. That's very clear here. It's like a satisfaction with self and with body. Do you see how this person is like, they have their arms crossed and sitting in front of these cups here and just on this bench? Yeah, it's almost like this is kind of the energy Spirit wants you in, like not allowing others to influence your internal process, not allowing others to influence the ways that you feel about yourself and how you feel as a soul existing on this earth, how you feel as a person, how you feel good within yourself, but knowing that you are good even if you don't align with some invisible metric of what pretty, skinny, able-bodied, white, any of those things, and then some. A man? Yes. Okay. A cis man? Okay, so Spirit wants you to almost take on the energy of this. Like, I will not allow this to pass. They're showing me now the animation of Gandalf from Lord of the Rings, like when he slams down his staff and says, "You will not pass." That is the energy they want to send through to you, of not allowing what others may say to you, what they may communicate to you, what negative things they may say, not allowing that into your energetic field and into your space, not allowing that into the peace that you are cultivating within your body. For some of you, you're a little further along in that journey. For others of you, this is your prompt to start. Yes, because peace is what is wanted here, and peace is what you are always owed. That's your birthright. Yes, there has been unhappiness, a deep sense of unhappiness. For some of you, you've been holding this a lifetime, the lifetime you've had so far. This one. Yeah, this is you holding it. Two of Pentacles in reverse. This has been uncomfortable. For some of you, it has felt like it has gotten the best of you at times. They're showing the waves on this card like overwhelming this person. At times you've experienced like emotional breakdowns. At times you've experienced breakdowns of any sort. At times it has felt like this would overwhelm you and you would never feel like you are good and comfortable, still, rested, at peace. Again, there's a deep level of peace wanting to come through here. Yes. So it has been really, really difficult and challenging to navigate this. Because again, this is something that, like you're seeing this person holding here, again, something that was given to you. I'm really struck by the Spirit is showing this. They're showing the unevenness of the cups that are held here and the pentacles that are held here between these two people. It's like you were, they're saying, burdened with this. This was something that was not worked through prior to your lifetime. But the task falls to you now. Because as they're saying, peace is your birthright. Your body is your own, in fact. It is no one else's. Yeah, 10 of Cups. This is the peace they want you to have. Really take that in. Yeah, 10 of Cups is all about that. This is also a wish that your spirit team has for you. They have a wish for you to experience what the 10 of Cups represents, which is happiness, which is joy, which is elation, which is a deep sense of comfort, which is feeling grounded in body, which feels, you can feel the weight of the body, of feeling just how beautiful it is that you take up space in this world, in fact. It is so good you are here. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles, again, twice now. These are the same card. This has been deeply uncomfortable. This has been far out of balance, pretty far out of balance. Okay, what do you want to say on that, Spirit? When did this start? What's the origin? How can I get to the bottom of this? How can I get to the bottom of this? Queen of Cups. Yeah. Oh, I really like this. Okay, so this is coming in very matrifocal in a lot of ways. It's coming through as like the Queen is representing almost like the antithesis to the patriarchy in terms of this reading. The Cups are representing the full spectrum of feeling and emotion, which has been fully repressed within the systems that we live within. So there is an ask for you to expand in that way. it is an ask for you to feel the full range of how you feel and to lean into it. This is also, they're also saying this is in reverse. A lot of you, for most of you, this stems from childhood. Some of you have inherited or have picked up on some of these habits from potentially, this could have been a mother figure for some of you. This could have been a parent. This could have been a sibling, okay, or a close friend of yours when you were younger, who there's some sort of like trauma attached to this, some sort of wounding attached to this. Yes, it's like this is how you learned how you had to be in this world. Like you were supposed to be uncomfortable. I'm hearing a specific phrase for some of you here, for a small group of you here, like you are here to make men comfortable. You are here to put them on a pedestal. You are here to, again, they keep saying the word contort yourself or to change yourself in ways that don't even feel comfortable for you. Queen of Cups in reverse. That aren't natural to your nature. That aren't natural to, for some of you, your femininity. For many of us, femininity, okay? We all have that within us, okay? Doesn't matter your gender or if you don't have gender, okay? Yeah. So it's almost like this is coming through as, again, the rigidity. As not having seen modeled what it looks like to flow in real time with the ways that your bodies need to, or your body needs to move and expand, the ways that it needs to express, the ways that it needs to function, the ways that it needs to exist in this world. A little bit more. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, I really like this. This is coming through, the Nine of Pentacles, this is coming through as like navigating your way to your own felt sense of self and independence outside of the oppression that has happened. And I see the Queen in reverse here. It's almost like she's being oppressed, okay? The Queen of Cups. So it's almost like navigating your way out of that to find your own sense of stability, because Pentacles are very stable, to find your own sense of assuredness, of confidence, of who you are in this world, yeah, and who you are in your body. Again, Pentacles connect very strongly with body, yes. So I really like the way this feels for you. Spirit is definitely sending through a lot of love for you to experience that. Yes, they want you to see yourself as separate or see yourself outside of that lens, to see yourself as you truly are, and in fact that you are incredibly vibrant, alive, fruitful, perfect as you are. So your spirit team wants to send through a lot of love for you right now, and a lot of additional encouragement and healing. Yes. I really like this. It says kindred. Yes. It says tribe, ancestry, chosen family. Gorgeous. So this card is confirming, again, a lot that has been coming through from your ancestors and from your spirit team. But it is also around not just finding yourself outside of this system by yourself, but knowing that there are many others like you. There are many others like you who share similar characteristics, just like you see the whales on this card. Yeah. Part of that is an ask for you to find community spaces that can support you in like a radical deconstruction of how you feel like you are supposed to be in this world. And to align better within the body. yes, part of that is acknowledging that there are others like you here. You're not alone. My dog, thank you. My dog was barking at my neighbor opening their door, but I do feel like part of this is around an opening. It's like opening up into other community spaces that make room for the type of uniqueness and diversity that you have. Yes. And wants you to find those tribes or find your own. For some of you, this is a very specific message, just for someone here. There's a message here around reevaluating who right now, with this in reverse, who right now is in your tribe and who may in fact be making you feel less than worthy. Is that your partner? Is that your friend? I'm hearing best friend. Is that your coworker or another member of your current network that you have? There is also an ask for you to reassess and reevaluate who is in your sphere, okay? That's the word they want to use specifically, yes. Because that is reflecting to you where there are wounds and where it's trying to show you where healing is needed. For some of you, this means healing the wound and walking away from these connections. For others of you, it is an ask for you to look deeper and to understand why you are allowing that energy to be here when you don't deserve that. For others of you, it is an ask for you to also assess what you are engaging in and consuming in terms of social media. What is reinforcing into this feeling of you being unworthy? Worthiness in reverse, unworthy of feeling comfortable, at peace, and happy in your body. So Spirit is asking you to do a scan. Spirit is asking you to now look at this for yourself and to see that you have everything you need right here, right now to feel happy and to feel happiness within who you are. All right, so anything else? Okay, so there's one other message here specifically if you are like transgender or queer. There's a specific sub-message here, but Spirit wants to say here, again, finding community and chosen family can be really important, especially as your body is actively in transition. Okay, all right. Last card. Yes. Yes. Transition. Yeah. And this is the card connected with the Scorpio archetype. This death card represents change and transition. This is the energy that Spirit wants to bring in. Wants you to see this from a different perspective. Wants you to experience real rest. Four of Swords, rest. Okay, so we have approached the end of this reading. I hope this has been helpful. We're going to go ahead and pull a final oracle card here, and then I'm going to channel any last messages from Spirit, from your Spirit team and ancestors. All right, final card. This card. All right. Oh, I really like this card. I've only pulled this like once or twice. It says stepping stones. It says take the next step, simplicity, focus. I absolutely love that. So for those of you who are LGBTQIA, and especially if you're going through like a transition process of any sort, like a gender transition, this is definitely an encouragement for you to, again, take it step by step, step at a time. This is confirmation that you are feeling what you are feeling in your body, but that does not mean that it is wrong necessarily. It does mean that you are in the process of moving to a different form, and that is okay, more than okay, in fact. Okay, so that was for a few people specifically. The other part of this, stepping stones, again, this is coming in connected in with that integration card. It's like pacing yourself, knowing that this won't be a cycle that you break overnight, but it is confirming that some of you have been on that journey. The other card they were showing me, there's a card here that says like pilgrimage. It says pilgrimage on it. Okay. So some of you have been on that journey. For others of you, this is asking you to start taking the steps, step by step, to find this rest and peace within yourself. And it's almost coming through as like a connecting back in with body. Two of Pentacles. This is coming through as like mind and body coming together. Yes, it is synergy. It is balance. It is understanding. It is honoring the body. It is coming back to your own physical divine source. Okay, so Spirit with the stepping stones is just saying to take the next step, one step at a time. Let's read this card. Yeah, they've had a lot to say to you. And I think it's because how much this has been coming up for you. They're sending through angel number 4 for you. Okay, sorry about that. My dog got restless again. All right, so let's go ahead and read this. Stepping stones. Even the greatest journeys start with the first step. A step here, a leap there, and eventually a path appears. Nothing is ever wasted. Every experience you gain along the way forms who you are and the story of where you've been. The Stepping Stones card reminds us that we don't need to know every single step of the way. It reminds us that no matter how much we try to plan it, still there will be unexpected things that occur. If you spend your time trying to avoid those obstacles or missteps, if you strive for perfection before any motion, you may never leave the comfort of where you already are. Growth doesn't always feel comfortable. In fact, it's when we're uncomfortable that we'll likely know we're stretching and growing. And from a soul perspective, we all came here to grow. This card wants you to know that there are times for great planning and times to proceed ahead. This is the latter, a time of choosing the right next step over procrastination, a forward movement over strategy. So put one foot in front of the other and trust that when the time comes to take another step, you'll know just what to do. And the soul inquiry is, what baby steps are you being called to take today in the direction of your dreams? Yes, so especially if this, so this is what they're saying, especially if you are noticing as you are scanning your network and scanning the community you have around you and those within your social kind of sphere, as it were. If you are noticing there are things that are off or things that need to exit or people that need to exit, there is still a call here to take this one step at a time. Spirit is saying, do not worry, you'll know exactly how to move through this. Because the more you heal, the more you realize that there are certain people, places, and things that will come and will go. Some things that aligned with us at one point in time align with us no longer. Some dynamics that aligned with us at one point in time align with us no longer. Some body templates that aligned with us at one point in time align with us no longer. So it is okay for you to change and to move and to allow the path to unfold before you, because your soul knows the correct pace to take in order for you to experience the level of peace and happiness and rest that you want to feel deeply in your soul, and you are owed that. One step at a time. You've got this. All right, well, I hope this reading has been helpful for you. That is all we have today. I really want to thank Spirit and the ancestors for being here today, and I want to thank you as well. If this reading has been helpful for you, definitely please feel free to give it a like or drop a comment. That just lets me know this found you exactly where it needed to. If this reading was resonant for you and you would like similar messages that will support you in moving further into how you feel and feeling joyous and elation within this experience of life and navigating outside of these systems of oppression and how you're told to be, definitely feel free to go ahead and subscribe. And you can even turn on notifications for when new messages come in for you. If you would like a message for you specifically, especially as you're moving through this healing work that we're all going through when it comes to body and how we exist in this world within our bodies, I do have personal readings available, and I would love to connect with you and get to channel a message and healing transmission for you specifically. I have that information in the description box below. You can just check that out on my website. It's really easy to book. Okay. I also have a Patreon subscription, so as you're continuing to move through your healing week over week, especially if you would like paced support, that I do a reading specifically for the Patreon subscribers. It's a much smaller group that supports them in their healing journey. I have that information in the description box below, and especially if you'd like to check out what readings I make available or even do a one-time purchase on one of them, you are certainly welcome to. I also am a somatic therapist, and I have a somatic reclamation offering right now as well that will literally support you to reconnect with your body and to get back into your body and to listen to your body fully. Somatic reclamation specifically releases trauma from the body that's keeping you out of alignment with your higher self and with the peace and happiness and joy you deserve to feel in this life. So if you would like to explore that, I would love to connect with you actually and to meet you. So I'd love to see you. If you want to go ahead and check that on my website, that information's in the description box below as well. I so appreciate you being here today, and I hope to see you at our next reading. The spiritual quarantine is going to come down now. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you. Bye for now.